everybody, my name is Chris, and welcome back to more Horizon Forbidden West and the Burning Shores DLC. Now, in the last episode, we started making our way to Starlight Rise, which is basically the base where Londra would be at, which also coincides with where Seika's Quen comrades were also lost. And so we made our way up here. It turns out that this is actually an observatory that Londra had purchased, right? He bought the place for a lot of money, a lot of pushback, lawsuits and everything, whole thing, but he eventually got it, all for the sake of making it the base headquarters for Heaven Sent, his company. And so we've been kind of working our way through the ruins of the place, coming across things like there was an old engine that he had made, that was apparently very volatile. Like if you tried to run it, it would basically, it was like 1,000-mile radius of poison. You know, we don't know, is it radiation? Maybe, but essentially it was an engine that was made for space travel, but it was a failed project. But it has been re-excavated, interestingly enough, and we don't know really why, but we do know that the Quen are actually here in a way, or have been here, because we've been coming across a lot of excavation collapse and evidence of, well, things basically being unearthed, and a couple of the Quen have, unfortunately, we have found the bodies of 2 of them so far that have unfortunately perished due to some of the collapse. And then we found their camp, which is back in that room, right at the end of the last episode. And essentially, the Quen who are leading this group that initially came here before they got lost, right? It seems like the leaders that are pushing them all forward are definitely doing it for a purpose. Like, they're not so much lost here as they are forcing their way through. And it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel great. It doesn't give me a lot of hope for what happened to them, right? And we also know that this could possibly be where Londra is, but we don't actually know that for sure. He might be here, he might not be. But we are slowly kind of making our way through and learning, little by little, what's going on. And so we have this door that's locked up here. We need a code, but by interacting with it, we actually unlock these consoles. So we're going to see what possibly we could learn.
Looks like we can access the hologram from here.
Huh. There's data here. Let me see what I can access.
Great.
A lot is corrupted, but it looks like some logs survived. I might be able to play them.
Oh, good.
I found Evelyn in the control room, rooting through the logs for Londra's passcode. Not sure how she got past security, but yeah, she's not doing so good. Just kept banging on Londra's door, begging him to save her. I told her he was gone, but she just kept wailing. I had to drag her out.
That was the last recording.
Oh.
Everything else is from before 2065.
How many logs did you find?
3. No, 4.
4 entries, 4 digits. The recording said this Evelyn was looking in the data for the code. Let's try to find it.
Okay.
It looks like that unlocked another console.
Begging for him to save her, and that he's already gone. So that's kind of what I was speculating on the last episode. Like, so obviously we're gonna find out, but I'm thinking like yeah, he got onto the ship, and he just left everyone else behind, including her. It's just so fucked up. But
maybe check that other console.
This displays an archive for Londra's asteroid missions over the years. It looks like I can navigate it with my focus, so I'm not tied to the console.
Okay, playing the first log. Uploading it to your Focus 2 for reference.
Great.
2050. A year of triumph. That first mission silenced 1,000 naysayers. When we acquired the asteroid, they held their breath. When we returned with the wealth of planets, they came crawling, hats in hand. Ah, that fight will always be dear to me. And to history.
The first one, where he proved it was all possible.
See those rocks floating around the Earth? I see data on them with the focus.
Oh,
This is the year the log mentioned, but there are 2 numbers. Which one is for the code?
He mentioned the flight.
HMC
Sounded
3.
like it was pretty special for him.
Must be the flight number then.
Yeah, that could be the first digit of the code.
Not a bad start. Let me know when you're ready to hear the next log.
Oh, this is going to be a hell of a puzzle. Okay. Okay, so this thing we have... Let's see. First successful mission. Transferred the asteroid to Earth's orbit and harvested 4,000 tons of precious ores. A landmark for the company and the world. The promise of the heavens. Delivered. So it could be 3-4. Could be 3 or 4. I imagine it would be HMC 3. Because it's the flight, not so much the amount. My next log.
Okay, let's hear the next one.
Accessing it now.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
What a great guy. No year in this log. Just a mention of platinum.
Incredible. What a guy.
Maybe try cycling through the years.
I
Might be
was
another
gonna.
asteroid we can scan.
Okay, 2051. Oh. Okay, so that goes that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Asteroid Prospero. HMC 4. Our second successful acquisition, a mid-sized asteroid with massive amounts of cobalt, among other ores, could bring in as much as 7 trillion USD. We could efficiently excavate all of its minerals. That's insane. That is an insane amount of money. 7 trillion. Oh my god. And then...
These asteroids must have had platinum. No data in
Right.
that one.
Keep scanning till we
Oh.
find it.
Okay, so we're looking for an asteroid with platinum? Because that's the big one. Where the money's at. Hotspur, HMC 7. Quite the bounty, a sizable rock, dense with lithium. We already have 6 of the largest battery manufacturers lined up for contracts. I imagine. Damn. They want all that lithium. Okay. So not worried about that asteroid. 2054. Hello, this one.
Oh,
Juliet.
platinum. This must be the right mission. But which number?
Not sure. I'll replay the audio log.
Oh, okay.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
Don't think it's the flight number this time.
Yeah. The log mentioned the amount of platinum.
Okay.
Figure it out?
Oh,
Think so.
Let me know when you're ready for the third one.
the board opposed this mission, but ultimately I convinced them that the rewards outweigh the risks. I will haul a massive supply of platinum, at least 2 million tons. Evelyn will be pleased. I have plans to surprise her with a ring. So... So what are we looking at? So this is 3. And then 2. Right? Is that the idea?
Ready.
Okay, here it comes.
The accident has disturbed the ants, lawyers and publicists swarming to do damage control, carping about incalculable losses. Now what they don't see is that each death is a lesson in complacency, inspiring us to future excellence.
He doesn't see his workers as people, does he?
No, why would he? They're a means to an end for money. Okay. Each death is a lesson in complacency. So would the next number be the amount of... No, no idea. This is a hell of a puzzle. This is gonna... Iago. One of the biggest rocks we've brought home with our best haul of iridium, up to 7,000 tons. Zhao Lunar Resources has spun up a PR campaign against us, highlighting the risk the asteroid might break up in orbit. A desperate move from a competitor on the ropes. So, basically, competition, and he's just like, they're just trying to... They're worried
There's no
that we're
mention
going to
of year
succeed.
or metal. We're looking for an accident involving miners.
That's what I figured it was going to be, right? Like, because the log mentions each death is a lesson in complacency, so it's like the amount of deaths, I guess. Let's see. Katharina, HMC 3, the legislative battle with Zhao Lunar Resources rages on, but in the end, our lobbying efforts will win out due to the asteroid's internal structure and the presence of many high-density ores. Projections indicate it could take up to 5 years to strip out all its cobalt. It's a long time, but it doesn't say anything of what we need. 2057.
It's corrupted. On to the next.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Asteroids. Am I just not seeing one? Or is there none? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Just, it blends in with the holograms. Titania. The legal wrangling over claims to Titania is finally settled. We had to hire lawyers from 6 different firms, but the asteroid's high concentration of palladium and osmium will more than cover their fees. Okay, that doesn't seem useful either. 2059. Corrupted. Okay. Excellent. 2060. Let's see. Cassius. A cornucopia of pure nickel, gold, and iron, but the real prize is a 4,000-ton deposit of ruthenium. Solar cell manufacturers will be elbowing each other out of the way as they line up for contracts. So this dude really was like a huge milestone in, like, well, in this entire industry, but basically taking the metal that you would have gotten just from Earth, but he's now getting it from space, but he's got like essentially a monopoly on it because he has the technology to mine from asteroids. So all these other companies are just like trying to get it. They want them resources. That's insane. I see where he got just a stupid amount of money.
This one mentions miners. 8 people lost their lives, and Londra shrugged it off like it was nothing? I'll leave it to you to pick the right number.
Damn. Caliban. A high
Well,
density...
we've got 3 digits. Just one more to find.
Guess we'll know for sure when we plug them all in. Ready for the next log.
Not yet. A high density of rhodium and other rare minerals made this rock a must-have. But an accident during the orbital excavation phase killed 8 miners, causing an international uproar. A settlement deal has been struck with the families of the deceased. The price of progress.
Let me know when you're ready to hear the next log.
It really was. So, during excavation, 8 people died. Everyone was pissed. And he literally did just like, hey, gotta break a few eggs, am I right? It is what it is.
Let's hear it.
Playing it now.
My chief competitor tried to block me in Congress. But I'll have that cobalt no matter how many years it takes to dig out. Xiaolu lunar resources can stay on the moon. Everything else belongs to me.
Okay, I think I know what to look for.
Jesus.
All right, 1 second. There. I uploaded the last of the logs to your focus.
Thanks. As soon as I find the last number, I'll enter the full code upstairs.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go through these and remember those numbers again, because there's a lot of information.
There's nothing on that one. The fourth log mentioned both Cobalt and the Xiaolu Lunar Company.
Yep,
So we need a mission log with both.
that's right. Falstaff. The pure ore on Falstaff should enable us to process enough gallium to supply the semiconductor industry for years. Regulators have flagged it for exceeding orbital size limits, but by our measurements, it's only about 5% over. So the fine should be mild. Damn, he does not care. So there's orbital size limits and restrictions and everything, but he's just like, it's only 5%. So like, whatever they fine us with, we can pay it. It's fine. We're gonna do whatever we want to do regardless. Man, what a guy. So it seems like, okay, there's only ever one per year. I guess that makes sense. It's a lot of time. Portia. Portia? Valuable acquisition with an unusually high density of chromium. Faro Automated Solutions has already negotiated an exclusive 3-year deal, paid up front. I'm always happy to take Ted's money, that's for sure. High density of chromium. Ted Faro. He paid 3-year deal in advance. That's wild. Okay, 2065. This has to be this is the only one
Data
left.
on that one. The fourth log mentioned both Cobalt and the Xiaolu Lunar Company.
So we need a mission log with both.
Yep.
Oh, I can go. It has to be one of the other ones, right? One of the ones we looked at before?
Xiaolu and Cobalt.
Yeah.
This must be it.
C3, take up to 5 years to strip out all its cobalt. Okay. So is that...
My chief competitor tried to block me in Congress. But I'll have that cobalt no matter how many years it takes to dig out. Xiaolu lunar resources can stay on the moon. Everything else belongs to me.
So 5. What are we looking at? So 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, 5, 8. I'm gonna guess. That might have been it. 4, 2, 5, 8. 4, 2, 5, 8.
First number seems wrong.
3, 2, 5,
I'm not sure about the third number.
Hold on. Okay. Because this one wasn't the 4, it was the 3. Right, so 3, 2, 5, But yeah, the years don't matter. 323. 3238? Or 3235? Let's do 3238.
I better check my notes.
3258?
Maybe we should go back to the logs.
I am so confused. I'm missing something, right? The first two numbers are 32. That is for sure. But these numbers, 3 and 5.
This one mentions the Lunar Company, but no cobalt.
Maybe I'm missing something. Mass amounts of cobalt, but it has nothing to do with the Lunar Company. Okay. This is iridium in the company, but not cobalt. This indicates cobalt. Right? So I imagine it's 3-2, but it's not 3 or 5. This is... It's probably really obvious, and I'm just completely missing it. But... Damn. Because, like... Is there... I'm not missing something. I'm just I have to be just, like, interpreting it wrong. Right? Because the gold numbers I'm saying, these are also... These are all the key ones that we've found. Right? Right, because the first was 3 and then 2 million tons. So 3-2. Three, 2-3 or 3-2-5. Three, 2-3-8 or 3-2-5-8 or 3-2-5. 3-2-5-5.
Okay, that didn't work.
Oh, 3-2-3-5.
Code failed.
3-2. So the last number is 5. The last number is 5. Last number is 5. Right? Which was the flight number. This is the one that I can't figure out. Because this is what mentions the cobalt and Jialu. But we've tried 3, and I've tried 5. Right?
Something's not right. Okay, that didn't work.
There has to be something deeper than the numbers, right? Well, I have that cobalt no matter what, no matter how many years it takes to dig out. Oh, is it the years that it took? Is it because it took a certain amount of years? 5 years to strip out all its cobalt. So am I not doing this right? 3, 2, 5, 5.
Code failed.
Because it would take up to at least 5 years. Right? I'm not crazy. Indicate it'll take up to 5 years. But did it take? Oh wait, hold on. Take up to 5 years. So the year 5 years from now is 2061. That math meant nothing. So it takes up to 5. So could it be less? 3, 2, 4, 5?
Something's not right.
Okay. Alright, this has gotta be... What am I missing? What am I not understanding? Right. Go down here. They can stay on the moon. Everything else belongs to him. He will have that cobalt no matter how many years it takes to dig out. Right? Right? Right here, it says up to 5 years to strip all of its cobalt. But the 5 isn't the number, and 3 isn't the number. So what's the... I'm missing something so obvious. It's killing me, actually. Why? What is the answer? What's the key? What am I... Projections indicate it could take up to 5 years, but the 5 isn't the answer. 3 isn't the answer either. But the last number is 5, not the third number. Because the very last log, how many years? 5. Oh my, I've been looking at this backward. This is the final number is 5. That's why the last number is 5. That makes sense. So this number should be 3285? I swear to God. Is it?
Wow.
I am
you
so upset.
Did it.
I'm an idiot. I was literally flipping those two. It's because I was thinking that specific year was before, you know? So I was like, okay, that's the third number in the row, but it was in the order that we were actually looking at them specifically. So I was having the 8-5 flipped. That was painful. I am so sorry. Holy shit.
This must have been Londra's living quarters. Right at the center of where he worked. Let's see what we can find.
That relic.
He would.
Is it some sort of old gun?
Oh my god.
A gift from a so-called friend. A reminder to always watch your back. Wonder what that's about.
What's this for?
Hold on, we'll get there. It's just a whole ass gun. Can I scan it? No. Okay. It's not enough not that knowledge. Ooh. What is that?
Some kind of award, I think. Londra's wife was pretty well known in her time. Strange he'd keep this around. Sounded like they weren't on the best of terms at the end.
Love can make it hard to let go.
That makes sense. Agreed. Pangea. Oh, that's the thing that she would, yeah, Evelyn. The dinosaurs and everything. Interesting. He had a treadmill. I guess if he like lived and worked here, I guess that makes sense, right? Hollow projector.
Security logs for the facility. There's a recent entry.
Oh my god.
I'm growing impatient, Nova.
Data retrieval is almost complete. I've primed the north array for beamcast.
And you're acquiring everything from aeronautics and special ops, yes? Including the files on MSP.
Correct. There. Ready for transmission. It's a shame we have to revive that particular program, though.
Nova, darling, we have a very difficult task ahead of us. We can't afford to go soft. Reduce your empathy matrix by 15%, please.
Adjusted.
Jeez.
Wonderful. Now transmit the files immediately so we can get the hell out of here. This place feels like a goddamn tomb.
Oh shit.
What was all that about?
The north array sounds like a transmitter. If we can find it, maybe we can track Londra to whatever hole he crawled into.
Sure, but what did he come back for?
I'll explain later. Let's find a way out.
Okay, but I'll hold you to that.
Oh, I hope we talk about him. Like, okay, that first, I know it's minor, but it was wild that he actually had Nova, which I guess is like his Gaia, in a way, right? Reduce her empathy matrix. Like, hey, I need you to care a little bit less, all right? Chill out. I don't care. Therefore, you should not also care as much. But, ooh, nice. But he was trying to revive a particular project, and he even eventually hated this place. That's interesting. Feels like a tomb. So is that like him coming back here since he re-arrived? Because he's wearing the, his Zenith outfit, right? So I assume that was recent and not from way back when he was initially here. Oh, you're just going in there? Okay. Oh. Is there anything else? No? Okay. Look at this before. Oh. Prospero incident. Text mail from HC Secom Albers. Like members of a splinter cell, possibly an offshoot of the defunct Purity Action Europe group. Same. They had operatives among the miners, along with a shuttle pilot. All were eliminated while attempting to disable our automated defenses. But I hate to think of what would have happened if they had managed to destabilize Prospero's orbit. Simulations show that they could have successfully targeted Oslo, Copenhagen, or Stockholm. We obviously needed additional protection, so maybe it's time to take another look at MSP. Please send me everything you have on the last set of trials, including the... Interesting. They were trying to... Was that wasn't the one that had the eight casualties, right? Was it? Was it? See, now I want to double check because it sounded like... Okay, where is that? No, that was Caliban. Okay. So Prospero was a totally different... But we do... Prospero is here. Now just for the sake that it's been mentioned. What was, where is it? Where are you? This one. Second successful acquisition. Tons of cobalt. Interesting. So their very next asteroid, the very next one that they pulled down, the very next one, they had among the miners these the Purity Action Europe group had operatives like infiltrate the miners. So like they were supposed to be like very hush hush. Like they were undercover essentially, right? And so their whole thing was to go up there and destabilize, to like stop the whole thing. Like a radical group or something. Like they were not, they were against what he, like his business, some shit, but they tried and they failed. But the simulations show that they could have successfully targeted Oslo, Copenhagen, or Stockholm with the asteroid. That is hella concerning, actually.
Okay, transmitters should be somewhere nearby. That big statue looks promising.
Those machines are in our way. Gotta clear them out.
Fire Glinthawk? Oh, great. But, okay, so that would only be if... Were they trying to destabilize and send the asteroid down? If they were... Like, not just take it out of, like, their control, but, like, actively have it plummet to the Earth, then... I guess it would have looked like it was his fault. And it would have... That would have been... bad publicity. Which I think was, I guess, the goal, right? If you definitely didn't like the guy. Or what he was doing. All that. Okay. Let's focus now. So that's actually... Look at that, they're on top of the tanks. Oh, man. Just seeing all the remnants from the time is just still cool. Apex Skydrifter. Okay. Ice. Just want to see if maybe I can hit one. Oh. Shit. Oh my god, embarrassing. There we go. Yeah, get wrecked. Idiot. Sweet, that was actually incredibly effective. Sweet.
Quick! Well, it's brittle!
Yep. And...
I've got your
So
back.
effective. So good. Can I hit this? Yeah. Excellent. Okay, but no, that's actually what a wild scenario. And so because of that,
Let's hit the icy metal.
because of that, they're looking to reactivate this whatever MSP is. Is it MSP? Sorry, I would like so distracted with these.
Whoa.
Oh no. Oh god, I'm just like barely missing. There we go. Oh. Nice. Perfect. Nope, nope, nope. Huh.
This one's my.
Jeez. Okay, alright. Things are happening. God, there's so... Okay, there's so many now. Okay, I gotta focus a little bit more. Oh. Ah. Okay. Sweet.
Canister bolts holding.
Oh. Jeez. Okay, go. Roll, roll, roll. Go. Jeez.
More coming.
Okay. I at least have a lot of chill water, so that's good. Ah. Okay. Help. Alright. Okay. This is a little chaotic. Okay, I need to focus. God, I can't believe they're here too. Okay. Shit. Okay, gotta get up my berries. Oh my god, I thought you were gonna keep going. Alright. Done. You're down. No, no. Get up, get up. Aloy, we gotta go. Oh. Shit, 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 shit. Ah. Craft faster. Gotta go. Whoa. Alright, okay. Nope. Oh god, I'm out of food. Or out of berries. Alright, okay. No, honestly, it's going okay. We're doing great. We're having a great time. What do you mean?
Canisters attached. Shoot it.
I appreciate... Shit. Okay,
Machine
put that on there.
coming right up.
Oh,
All right, let's cut this guy down.
oh. Good, excellent work with that rope caster. Not gonna lie, you're doing great.
No,
Oh,
it's brittle. We can hit it hard.
ah. Okay. Boom. Excellent. Excellent.
I think that's the last of them. Now let's take a look at that statue.
That thing better have answers.
Right, we are soaked. Okay. Oh, all right. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Got a little bit of juggling, but in a good way. Wanted to start looking around, and then I saw this guy, and I'm like, oh shit. I haven't seen one of them in a while. But it has to make sense, right? This is LA, so this is, you know, just another one of the war fronts. Oof. Okay. Okay, alright, alright. Now, let's focus.
Looks like this is part of a transmitter. Okay, Londra. Where are you hiding? Got you. Data was sent to a location west of here.
Data on what? I need to know what's going on.
True.
What was going on in that hologram back there? And why exactly did Londra come here? And what is he doing with my people?
He used them to dig up this place to find some old data.
Oh, he
Part
did
of
use
it
them.
has to do with something called MSP, which I've never heard of before, but the rest... I think he's trying to build a ship to get off this world and into the stars.
Off this world? Why would anyone want to do that? There's something you're not telling me.
Yes,
Oh,
actually.
You're just like a diviner, full of secrets.
Oh yeah? Well, what about you? The way you reacted to that mural back in the ruin? Care to explain?
Fine. I guess we'll both hold our tongues for now.
Okay.
All right, look. The important thing is that we know where Londra went, and that's probably where he took your people. And your sister.
You're right. Of course.
Okay. Okay.
I should report back to the Admiral before we go any further. I'll use the boat we saw from the air to return.
Okay. I'll find you there later.
God, why we just created tension between us there. God damn it. Like, I get it, right? How do you go and...
Seiko was really fired up. Telling her about Nemesis. I can't do that to her. Not now. Not when she's worried about her sister. It's too much of a burden, right? For now, maybe I should focus on stocking up. I can meet Seiko when it's time to pick up Londra's trail.
But it's like, like, I get it, right? How do you go and be like... Yeah, so there's also a giant, world-threatening... I guess you just call it like another machine, right? A world-threatening machine that's on its way here through space. And it was created by him and his people. And that it's coming to destroy probably everything. How do you... You know, it's like... It's a little weird to have to bring that up, right? But it's also making the decision... for her, I guess, to be like, oh, it's too much of a burden. It's like, you can't really... That's for her to decide, right? I guess keeping the secret, I understand it's like partly like, oh, it's being, you know, you're trying to... You don't want to... It's a heavy... It's a lot. basically, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot, right? But hiding it, I feel like, would be more a problem. Because it's not like the diviners and like all these other people, right? Like the other Quen and like the random tribes that we've come to, right? Like they wouldn't take that information very seriously or really believe us or really anything, right? So I'm saying like she's different. So I feel like we could actually have that, right? Like we tell her that she would like probably get it. Now I am curious about why she reacted to the mural that way. That's very interesting. Like, what does it mean? Something? Is it something specific? I don't know. And hopefully we find that out too. But it is very curious. It is very curious now because my theories are going back and forth. Because it's now confirmed he was using her people. He was using her people to do all this excavating, right? He was pushing them all to do all this. And all for the sake of making their way through to get to that room and then to like get to that receiver or to send the signal, I mean. So he has a plan. He's doing it. He didn't really care about the other Quen, but it seems like he obviously took them with him because obviously they weren't there, but we didn't see the bodies of everyone else, so he's probably holding on to them, right? So he can use them when he needs to. Now we have this weird tension between us and Seika because of keeping secrets and everything. It's a whole thing now. Bunch of rollerbacks. It is very pretty though. Like this is nice. A lot of fog, but it's pretty. Like look at that. It's very serene. Oh man. Well, so I'm not that crazy though either. Like what is MSP? What could that be? And he's talking about redoing it because of the security issues that had happened. And like him trying to build a ship to leave Earth again, that makes sense, right? Because I thought that too when I saw that he unearthed the engine. Even though that engine is dangerous, he's still willing to try to do it, right? If he uses that one specifically, or if he tries to build a new one, regardless, he's trying to get out of here, and he doesn't care. Like, if he was to use that engine and it poisoned everything within 1,000 miles and just killed everybody, he doesn't care. He's trying to leave. He doesn't give a shit. So he has this whole plan going, because he's trying to leave, and we can't, or we chose not to tell Seika about why he would.
And down.
Even though it makes so much sense why he would, knowing that Nemesis is coming, and it's specifically chasing the Zeniths, right? So it's like, come on, man. Like, we're a team, right? We can help each other. Very upset. Okay, we're going to talk to her on the next episode, because this one has been a time. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments, because this is a lot, right? But it's not everything yet. We still have to learn what is MSP. He has his own personal little AI, Nova, and they're trying to. He has a whole plan, right? He's not just hiding out here. He was trying to actually leave again, but he couldn't just leave on his own, especially after we destroyed the Zeniths and everything they had, right? So now he's actually stranded, and now he's trying to leave. So we're gonna figure out what he's trying to do, stop that shit. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to gain anything to give us an advantage against Nemesis, right? Because that was also partially why we were going after this, was not just to stop him, right? But to try to see if we can get something or learn something, anything that could give us an edge. So hopefully we find that out soon. So thank you again for watching. Seriously. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.